We gods are losing our power. We believed Titans to be imprisoned forever. Now, they're breaking free. It would mean chaos. The end of the world.
What am I meant to do?
I didn't hate 2010's Clash of the Titans like everybody else seemed to. I think I got swept up in the anti-3D conversion trend of that year, and I'd recommend watching it again in 2D instead of watching this unwarranted and worthless sequel, Wrath of the Titans. The only wrath is them exacting their wrath on us by making us watch this movie. Sam Worthington wanders through the movie about as excited as an ambling zombie in AMC's The Walking Dead. Liam Neeson smiles warmly, but it seems less like a caring father and more like a guy who knows he's getting a paycheck. And Joseph Fiennes as Hades is the only one who puts emotion and depth into his character. Fraught with an even clunkier plot than the first film, and anachronistic characters that stick out more than a Pegasus would in my living room, the film has almost nothing to offer. The action scenes are impressive to look at, but so are video game cutscenes. The mixed messages the film sends about prayer, gods, and the afterlife are kind of interesting, though.
Perseus, I need your help.
This is for gods, not humans.
You will learn someday that being half-human makes you stronger than a god.
As the film begins, we realize that people have stopped praying to the gods. Yay! Go independent humanity. We don't need to rely on anyone. Unfortunately, that lack of prayer leads to the walls of Tartarus falling down and mankind inadvertently ushering in the apocalypse and dooming themselves. Yay, maybe we should have rethought that whole no prayer thing. What might be a message about the power or importance of prayer is lost, however, because these gods are contingent on that prayer. They're fueled. They need our prayers like Hal Jordan needs a recharged battery for his Green Lantern. Not like the God of the Bible, wherein Scripture says he doesn't need anything from us, but he purely created us out of and for his good pleasure and loves us like a father loves his children. These gods need our power of prayer to maintain their reign, and it's falling apart. The last point, and the one that I think was actually the most heartfelt and emotional in the film, comes from one of the gods, not really giving us insight into gods, but maybe into some of our own fears and insecurities. Hades, played again with some decent acting skills by Joseph Fiennes, actually laments that unlike humans whose souls go somewhere after they die, the gods are essentially products of a material universe. When they die, they simply cease. They simply enter oblivion. It's strange to have a divine entity basically talking about his life as having nothing more than a material existence, and once he's quashed, he becomes nothing. It reflects, I think, our fears culturally in modern day. If there is no soul, if there is no afterlife, if all we have is the material world and evolution, and when we die we go into the dirt, is that all I am? Is there nothing after? Those fears and insecurities, the fears of what happens when I cease, is there no eternity written in my heart? Is that foolhardy? Whereas Scripture says, it's there, I know it. Does it actually reflect something that the atheists and agnostics amongst us wrestle with on a regular basis? Or maybe even professing Christians sometimes when they're experiencing moments of doubt, moments of fear, that there is no God, there is no after. So although I'd say don't bother with Wrath of the Titans, 1 star at best for some action scenes, I would say if you find yourself at the cheap theater with some friends, those are your interesting points for conversation afterward. You can find more video and audio and written content on movies, mega-narrative, and spirituality at cinemagogue.com. Until next time, I'm James Harleman, and remember, watch to glorify.